Do again? How you guys doing? No New York session tomorrow, but I think we can get one today. Really good session. See what happens. Coming up on a 1 hour closure here before our session starts. Oh, see? This is interesting. Last 13 minutes of this hourly. So the daily did close bullish, right? We would expect the daily to come up, re-break highs, but it kind of closed bullish at this little area here. So chance maybe of a steeper bottom wick, but I still believe we fill the range up. How steep will this bottom wick be on the daily? I don't know. We'll go by the smaller time frame. The 4 hours broke the previous 4 hour low, tapped a nice 4 hour level here. Good 4 hour level, wicked right into it. Right there. And we also have 15 and 30 level here, right? The most recent support. The hourly's bounced off of it. We just broke that low, no top wick on the current hourly. 30 still open, left the bottom wick to fill, so we could still come down here, right? 15's close bullish, like candle. Yeah, we can absolutely come down here. I think we can wait for this 30 to close bullish, right? And if it closes bullish somewhere up here, we could be looking maybe at bottom wick entries on the next 30. Oh, yeah, give me 1 second, chat. So we're going to wait for this 30 to close to confirm some kind of support here, right? The 15 for now is not that great. So we can absolutely break this high and come right back down, close back below. Don't have a higher time frame closure, and this isn't the higher time frame level. It's a 1530 level, but overall, if we look at the 4 hour, I think we'd want to get down a bit lower here. We'll see how it closes, what level it respects. 15 flipping here, 11 minutes on the hourly. We're able to do something like this. Okay. I would look for this bottom wick entry here to make our way up. Give me 1 second, chat. See if we could do that, or with this 15 just drive up. I'm not a big fan of just this 15. We haven't had a bullish closure anywhere else. So I'm a big fan of taking this 15 up because we could have broke this high, this leg candle, and came back down. We break the low. Oof, 20 pips right there. Yeah, maybe it gives it. Range is slowly coming back into their own. This would look great here on the 30. With the hourly pulling back up, this bottom wick entry looks really good. But this 30's got to hold. We got to hold somewhere around here. We can't just push up to these areas, and we also cannot close below 5029.7. I guess I'm going to push all the way up. Anybody get these bottom wick entries here? 5018, 4 hour level. I don't think I wasn't even on here. Did that 7 p.m. candle. That was an hour ago, yeah. You have to keep the 4-hour wick here as your stop. So 250 pips here. Bit tough. See, the 30 is not a lit candle here. We close something like this, or we continue up. Seven minutes. I didn't expect an explosion here on the 15 before the session starts, but we got it. I need a closure here. If we get a closure, we might have limits off this area. Like we said, right? We're going to need a bottom wick here. Hourly on the next 30. We're going to come up. We have a lit candle here on the hourly. Love to get some sells off the top of the range here. To come back down and fill this lit candle wick. If this is how we close, that'll be interesting as well. So it really depends on what this candle here does. How we close and how the next one opens. The hourly looks lovely here for a sell off 50-50 here. No, Reggie's gonna be all over that. Also 75 pips to go up here, right? You get a decent bottom wick, maybe get a top wick, then a bottom wick, and then a rebreak of the highs. Maybe we'll see. Depending how this opens, maybe we get to come down here first on the next candle, and we look for the buys off the bottom wick there. It'll get really interesting. 6 minutes. Yeah, you guys heard of Roger? He does buy stops, sell stops. This is wicks. We do buy limits, sell limits. I think both angles here are good. Sell limit off 50-50, buy limit at 50-30. It's pretty solid. Roughly a 70 pip stop here. Not gonna risk anything more than that. 70 pips. That's gonna be the stop in about 5 minutes. If this is how we close, if this candle holds here, bottom wick, 20 pip stop. Top wick over here. That's gonna be the stop. About 60. About 82. I would expect a reaction at both support and resistance here. On the one. Oh, everyone waiting on accounts. My connect's back from his honeymoon. Told you guys this, so I believe Tuesday you can expect your accounts. 2 hour going out close like candle. This one would need to close bullish here in about 2 minutes, and it looks like the 30 wants to come back down here. And look at the daily candle. We can literally come down here to support 49.48 before making that move up. Oh, you guys traded off market open. Yeah, that was lovely. Nice job, options. That was a really good market open. Great level. It kind of broke the low here, but I probably would have gotten tapped out with my stops. But I know you guys have pineapples down here, so. Nice job. All right, this 30 not look like it wants to cooperate. 1 hour closing bearish. The 30's closing bullish. Wonder how this breaks down right now. Quite an ugly closure there. Remember, the volume's coming in right now. This is 8 p.m. This market open. I would love to have some buys on this bottom wick. Man, that 15 and 30 just played us. We can get the celery play coming down here. There is a wick fill. Be a bit careful here. Yeah, this has potential. I mean, it should technically we held support, right? But with the volume coming in off market open and the really weak closure here on the 30 instead of making the 1 hourly candle, a bit more difficult. What's the stops here? 32, 110. Next level. I like it. Ugly close. Yeah, I agree with you. There's your celery play. Come down, right? But it's above the range, so it's not that great. If it were to flip, you should fill this wick, unless it's a rejection wick. Don't want any kind of flip entries because if you flip and come right back down, what I want is bottom wick, but that closure didn't cooperate. I think we'll hold on. This one up here, right? You're talking about the not the previous hour, the hour before that. Is that what you're talking about? Where did it tap? In this case, I'd rather just come down to a higher time frame level. Are you looking for entries here? This is the wiki you want to fill. I don't. At some point, it'll get filled. Yeah, I agree with you. When? Up here. 52. Interesting. What? Do here, gang? I'm gonna take a buy right here. I'm gonna keep the stop that we have here. If it comes back down, it's only a 52 pip stop. But a flip fills the wick for us. So yeah, really interesting. There. Close full at 50 there. We only had 270. I was just at 50 pips. 370, 390. There we go. Boom. Close. 50. So, what do we close? I think the signal's closed at around 45. 38? Dude, I was at 50 pips when I pressed close. I don't know how the signal said 38. So, congrats, W. I'm just not a big fan of all these wicks. We should technically fill this wick, but with all these rejection wicks, once we get into these areas, right, the body, this, with a smaller account, I try to secure as fast as possible. Once the account gets big, we'll be leaving massive runners. Or once the ranges come down to like normal stops, we'll be leaving more runners. Which is counterintuitive, right? You figure bigger ranges, more run, but the risk is too much for me to not secure or leave runner. Yep, so 38. What should we make in the funded here? Funded, we close. Think 38. W. 38. And push. If you have runners, like ultimate runner, like 10% runners, probably by summer will be count should be a lot bigger. Yeah, it would be the top of the range here. That's your runners. 300 pips. Leave the shit alone. Go to bed. It stops the break even. See what it does. You will see a reaction here. Small reaction. Let me take advantage of that. Oh, my 150K account back here. Yeah, on my live on 50K, I'm trading it at a 1 lot. I usually trade them at a 5 or 10, but these ranges I'm trading at a 1 lot. I'll probably go up to 2 lots. March. Do we open the gate? Well, that's a fun idea. Fucking do it. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna have a new rule: no securing on under 50. Yeah, 38 in these ranges almost sounds pedestrian, but it's good profits on this 15K. We got a W. There's the wick fill. This is where typically you would secure about 60 to 70% of the position, let the remaining 20, 15, 10% rock. Right? Good vantage point. But yeah, fuck it. We could open the gate. You let YouTube in. Let's do it. All right, here they come, gang. Here comes. Comes nothing. Here comes the crowd. Wonder how far that's gonna run. That's what we gotta do. This is what we should have done here. Oh, they're gonna come in here quick. They're gonna come in here quick. Watch. Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? Oh, there they are. Yo, sell limits, anyone? Sell limits at RTP? Damn, that's what I wanted to do on stream. I gotta do this. I gotta take the sell limits at TP one of these days on stream and just take the position the other way. That would be it's gonna happen. We're gonna do it. You got a level right here? Oh, you leveling up. Nice W to start the stream. Yeah, appreciate that, options. I see you. Great timing to throw that text in. You know, great timing to throw that message in. Perfect. 43.2. Yeah, the fill of the wick, the level. That's fun. Good way to start the week off, huh? Nice little W here. Amazing. Technically, if we took that as it opened up right off the bottom wick instead of waiting for it to pull back up into the range, would have been the same entry, except we would have just sat to about 50 pips of drawdown. Stops would have been about 66. But this way we saw no drawdown, right? We went straight into profits. Let's call it now that we got our W. Missed the trade, but I'm in sells now. Yeah, no. Nice. I'm very.
My tops are at B. The 5 closed with no top wick. Oh, I got tapped. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm thinking top of the range here next possible. Yeah. We're gonna do a giveaway before. I know we got a W, but we're gonna do a giveaway here. So if you're on the YouTube side, hop onto the Zoom side to be eligible. Brenda showed up both ways, but which one was better? So if you're on the YouTube side, hop onto the Zoom side to be eligible. No, you gotta show up to the Zoom. Why can't you be on Zoom? You're in Palm Springs? All right, but like, I don't know. Are you part of the Sunday session? I think you gotta show up. You gotta show up to the Zoom. It's not fair to everyone that shows up. Wait, is he part of the Sunday session? I don't remember. I'm sorry, bro, if you are, and I'm just being an ass right now. Because we opened it up to the public, man, and like, I don't know who's public, who's private. You're trying to save the privates. Saving Ryan's privates. Greatest movie of all time. Yeah, if you're on the YouTube side and you have Zoom access for tonight, specifically for tonight, hop into the Zoom side. I'll run a giveaway here in about. Wait, hold on. It's 8. I thought it was 9:15. Bro, it's 8:15. Yeah, if you're on the YouTube side and you have Zoom access for tonight, specifically for tonight, you're trying, but it's not working. I would see it. Damn, it's early. It's gonna be the smallest shortest stream we ever had. And tomorrow, no New York session, right? President's Day. So I know a lot of you are still gonna trade it no matter what. So just close your eyes and buy. Okay, I'm gonna wait for levels. 15 closed. Closes in 30 seconds. So as I said, if you're on the YouTube side, hop onto the Zoom side, and please don't type anything but your name into the Zoom chat. Nothing but your name. This thing's gonna hit full TP. Watch, this is gonna be a reaction there too. Gonna be some pretty good content, right? So then take that sell off of here as well. Oof. What a closure. It's gonna open up with a top wick. Scary. I think if this was tomorrow morning, I would have done. It's gonna open up with a top wick. Or stops. Bro, please stop. You're home. Bark. Non-stop. Non-stop. Bro, please stop. Oh, that's the support right there. Thing. I don't think it comes down on this candle. I think it might flip, but it's gonna go right back up. You're taking sells off this 15. Are you gonna wait for it to tap a higher level?
I'm already in. I got in off quick. I'm already in. Saw the previous 5 was leg candle again. I'm like, it has to come down. Or it doesn't have to, but I'm it'll come down. I'm already in. I got in off.
But yeah, you're already in. Hopefully it doesn't and you win.
Leg candle again. I'm like, it has to come down.
Oh wait, that's an echo.
Or it doesn't have.
Man, this sucks. This freaking wick up off market open today. Because that's clean range, right? If we have enough volume, it'll start filling this whole thing. So your stops, you're risking too much there. But if we keep them here, 40 pips, 87 right there. That's also the 4-hour bullish flip. 2-hour close bearish. Breaking the previous 1-hour high. 30 just broke the previous 30 high. B hit again. I'm not the biggest fan of this level. First of all, I would like for this and this to fall in line. Also, I would like, right there, that level. Also, I'd like for this and the hourly to fall in line. We go to the hourly, and that's like way above it, right? That level is right there on the up there. So it's quite a bit off, and like highly likely we see a reaction here, but I'm not as confident in it as I would usually be. Right? This is the level you're looking to see a reaction. Still no bottom on the 15. Yeah, it might not necessarily give you one because the previous one looked closed really heavy, almost no top width, could just be a lot of volume. I believe it will though, right? Probability dictates you're going to see a little reaction off this level to come back down right where it's at right now. But I'm not going to bank on it because I've told you so many things here didn't fall in line like they usually should. Is this flipping the 4-hour? Yeah, it's almost flipped the 4-hour. The hourly looks mean here. Let's get out of these areas, these levels, these ranges. Or flip bullish or daily flip bullish for a split second. Yeah, the 30, that's why I said the 30 hourly level don't fall in line with the 50. Oh, 30 doesn't fall in line with the hourly or the 15. You could be making your way up here to 50, 54. When they all line up, that decision for the level is so much easier that it's just like, oh yeah, obvious sell limit here. But over here, these things don't line up, so I've not broken these highs just yet. Yeah, we're gonna do the giveaway here on the 30 closure. So if you're on the YouTube side, hop onto the Zoom side and you'll be part of the 50K giveaway. We got the W. We got the W in. Need to do a giveaway as well. Pay attention to this 30 level. again. Give me a sec. You guys are awfully quiet today. $49.99. Yeah, I was looking for mine off the I'm sorry, off the 15. 30, where is it? Down here. 49.65. It's a nice wick to fill down here. Well, need some pips and range to go down. If we hold resistance, we should make it down to at least 50.31 areas. We should make it back down to the support. We don't close above 50.48 here. This makes sense. Maybe like this. This is what makes sense. You don't want to trade anywhere within here. Right? The closure above here bumps into this area and you come down, you know, closure below this area doesn't really necessarily bring you down either. You need to close below 50.48 or above 50.50 to look for positions. Maybe even there's the 30 closure, right? You don't want to closure within here. You come up or down from this area. So I'm going to be very careful within this range. Like I said, if we get a closure within there, I'm going to wait some more candles. For now, hey, we're going to run that giveaway right now. You're on the YouTube side and have access to Zoom. Come through, do a little 50K giveaway. We already got a W. Time for the giveaway. Not waiting for anyone else. You guys had half hour. Whoever's names are in the Zoom chat. Your name in the Zoom chat, and we will run it right now. Oh, waiting. I gave you guys a half hour. Do it. Here's my chat. Anyone else at the Zoom door? Okay. Go. Good luck, everybody. Let's see who takes this. Everybody sees their names? Nate is in here. Reggie's in here. Yeah, Reggie's in there. Nate's in there. Quick Trigger J. The Mumbai knife. Everybody sees their names? Perfect. Anyone missing? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nobody missing? Let's do this. Let's go. And the winner is of a 50K account, Jay. No, wait, I'm sorry. These are entries. These not winners. Jay was about to say, yay. Yo, you gonna run it or what? I'm sorry, Jay. I just run it. Bitch. Winner announcement. I don't need a fucking winner announcement in style. Ricardo the Blade. We have a Rick? Ricardo? Yeah, I see him. Ricardo in the Zooms. W, congrats. You just won a 50K. Now, please message me. Hey, congrats, Ricardo. W. Hey, send me a private message in here with your name and email. I'll get you that account. Send it in here. You can send it in the Zoom chat. Just send your full name and your email. W. Congrats, congrats, congrats. You got baited. No, I just misread that. Ricardo. We have you can do a private chat here in the Zoom, just to me, if you don't want to share it with everybody, and just send me your name. Give it to her. Oh man, funny, 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 funny. This 30 closing like this gets really interesting because then the next hourly, if it breaks this low, but then it breaks the high up here, give the hourly breaking the previous high, the hourly levels down here. This things could get interesting on the new hourly, but I think we'll take that into the signal channel. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna say waiting on a message from you. Give me your full name too. See the email. Give me your full name in there. Okay, I got it. W. Can you write that into our log? Winners, the winners log. Thank you, appreciate that. So what do we have? We got a Sunday. There's no New York session stream tomorrow, right? We have holiday. We have President's Day. What exactly did I just give away? A 50K account from Top One Futures. And it's an instant funded account, right? It's not a challenge account. It's already funded. So you don't have to sit there past challenges. You gotta trade it and make money. So congrats to Ricardo. Yeah, so make sure you don't show up for New York session unless you want to trade it on your own, which they be my guest. I will be taking the morning off. Tomorrow evening, though, there will be an Asian session. We will stream Asian, and that will be a public session, not like tonight. Tonight, this was a private session that we opened up to the public after our trade, and we also give away a 50K account. So if you want to be part of this, make sure you join up. Yeah, and then you could show up for our private session and get the dubs before we go public here. Right, so they didn't get baited, the public did. But that's it. I think I'm gonna call it a session here. Just have it be a short stream tonight, and I'm gonna take this into the signal channel to see how it sets up. So if I see anything else setting up here, I'll call it in the signal channel, and I'll see you guys in there. We'll trade. If anybody wants to run the rest of the session in our Discord, that's more than welcome to. I mean, I love it when you guys do that. So pretty dope. The community gets to work together, comes together and trades and makes money. The only thing that's better than making money is making money together. Okay. Yeah, trust me, lonely at the top. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. When I'm done for you, I'm gonna see my other family. Funny. It's 2 and done for you. 2 families. Oh yeah, we're your second family. I got you. Or we're your first family, and then you got a wife and kids stuff. But hey, if you're on the signal channel, I'm gonna be waiting for at least a 1 hour close here. We're coming down here, but the previous 30 closed pretty bullish, right? We can just flip bullish and continue to drive up. So I'm gonna be waiting on this 1 hour closure at the very least. You too. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you guys for showing up, for locking in, for being the top 2% of all traders worldwide to actually walk away green tonight. And congrats to Ricardo on winning the 50K account. I got your info. I'll get that over to you. You should have that by Tuesday, right? They're back. They're working. So everybody should have their accounts by Tuesday, whoever's won and is waiting on accounts. You want to be part of the session, join the signal channel, and you'll get access also to the Zooms and everything else, all the private stuff. But go into our Discord. People might be running a session in there later on today. I'm not sure if they are. If they do, somebody will announce it. You'll see it pop up in the voice chat. Yeah, Discord's free, so go in there. But I'm going to call it a session here. Thank you guys for locking in with me tonight. I'll see you tomorrow evening. Enjoy your President's Day. Enjoy your morning session tomorrow. If you're trading, I mean, I don't expect much structure. I just expect the market to pick a direction and drive. That's what usually happens on days like this. But be careful. All right. So that's our session. Mods, thank you so much for having me run the stream as always. Zoom gang, see you guys tomorrow. Signal channel, possibly more positions tonight. Chat, love and wisdom to you all. Short stream, but it's a good night for the short stream. Chat, you already know the deal. My time here is up, and just like that, another Asian session is in the books. Get some rest tomorrow. No more gamba. No more FOMO. Save your army for the battle in the evening. We'll be fighting gold and the Persians. Good night, everybody. Later.